Hello and welcome to a new episode and edition of the Film Review Show. I'm joined this week by critique Matthew Keleher on the left.
Hi.
And Oliver O'Dell just perched behind him on the right of the screen. So, this week we watched Dogtooth. Matt, what were your thoughts on the film?
And what was the name of the director? Yeah, I mean, clearly the person that directed this was a very artistic and sensitive person.
Why?
Because just lost my train of thought there a second. No, just because you know he sort of created a very dramatic narrative, and you know it's full of surprises.
Oliver, it was the first Greek film that you've ever seen. Ollie, what did you think of the film?
Yeah, didn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, you know, I would have expected to have a bit more of a story, and when it got to the end, it was only just beginning, really.
I'm going to go back to you, Matthew. What was your favourite scene in the film?
I mean, you know, there were a lot of powerful scenes in the film, but my favourite scene was the one that I was very first introduced to, and that was one where it was the party, and you know the sisters just do this incredible dance routine, you know, while the brothers just playing like a guitar melody. It's just such an energetic film. You know, I don't know how they managed to. Yeah.
And I'm just going to ask Oliver the same question, actually. Ollie, what was your favourite scene in the film?
My favourite scene in the film was you know where the aeroplanes kept falling from the sky. Well, they didn't really, but you just saw that aeroplane overhead, and that was in the home video as well. And the dad got the airplane and just threw it on the grass, and of course they just thought that had fallen out of the sky, didn't they? But you know, it's just like, you know, they thought they were in there for their own safety, but it was the safety of home was quite a dangerous place.
So, just in case nobody's watched the film, can you explain what the film was about?
Just
sorry, Matt.
Me. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, Matt.
No. I mean, what the film basically is about is that the father enters the family into a competition, and there's a big prize at the end of the competition. You know, for anyone that can pull off this sort of remarkable feat, and what it is that all but one of the family members must sort of remain within the house at all times. The house is a set, by the way. It's a little bit like sort of a Truman Show sort of setup. But yeah, they all must remain in the house, bar one, and the father nominated himself as the person that would be allowed to leave and enter the outside world. But basically they had to stay within this house, all but one of them for 30 years. And you know, it sort of joins them in year 21, so they're doing pretty well so far. But they're starting to crack a little bit, and that sort of dream trip to Disneyland Paris is looking a little bit shaky at the moment. So to sort of incentivize them, what he does is he sort of devises this sort of reward scheme. Stickers. Just little things to like motivate them and appease them and things like that. And he sort of gets a swimming pool and puts a few fish in it and everything. But classic sort of comic twist. Little bits of sort of sibling rivalry, sort of like hitting each other with hammers and cutting the heads off cats and just little daft pranks like that.
So, who was your favourite character in the film, Matt?
My favourite character in the film was the security woman.
And her name was?
Her name was Eva.
Oh, right, okay. I thought it was Christina.
It was in the dumbed down English version.
Right, okay. And why was Christina Eva, your favourite character?
Just because she was sort of from the outside looking in. Eva was actually a plant. She was sort of an executive from the TV show that the family were taking part in. And she was responsible for like a lot of the product placement as well. Like all the younger family wore Adidas sportswear. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I didn't actually. No.
They all did.
Was that on IMBD trivia?
I've not looked,
No.
but no, that was something that I noticed. There is product placement in a lot of reality shows. But that was only a part of the sort of multifaceted character as well. She sort of was a very complex character.
And coming into the film, was it a film? Was it what you were expecting to watch, or was it? I mean, if you'd read the plot or you'd read the blurb.
No, it wasn't what I expected at all.
And would you recommend it to anyone else?
I mean, if it's sort of. I mean, it's not a film I'll probably watch again.
Okay, and why is that?
Just because I think like it'll lose a lot of it'd outstay its welcome on repeat viewings. It was sort of very powerful and intense, but I don't think it would hold up well on repeat viewings. I mean, like if you sort of watch Airplane, the second or third time, you might notice little jokes that you didn't see the first time around. But this film pretty much showed you everything there was the first time around. So yeah, seeing it once, no need to see it again really.
Will you be checking out any of the other work from the backlog, the backpack, the backing log, the backing singer, the rest of the other films that the director has directed or written?
The backlog, yes. The backing singer, no. I will, maybe if there are any other films that he's directed that you recommend, I'll have a look at them.
Will you be buying the backpack?
Will I be buying the backpack? Yeah, I've not really sort of got anything for work or anything. So yeah, I mean, I could just put my iPad or whatever in the backpack. Um, how much is the backpack?
$39.99.
£39.99. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll get the backpack. The only thing I worry about is it's quite a popular film, isn't it? I mean, like
And very quickly, if you had children, would you bring them up in a similar way?
no, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because you sort of got to let go really and kind of let them sort of let them spread their wings a little bit. I think maybe the father was he was overprotective. He was just very sort of possessive, and that isn't the way to go. You gotta consider. The individuals will have their own sort of path that they want to tread in this life, and you got to respect that.
Would you have liked to have lived there?
Would I have liked to have lived there? No.
Μπαμπά, θέλω να μάθω να παλεύω. Τι είπες, δεν σ' ακούω. Πότε θα μάθω να παλεύω? Μπορείς να κλείσεις το ρομπότ σου? Παλεύω εγώ για να μην χρειαστεί να το κάνεις εσύ. Θέλω να χρησιμοποιήσεις το κεφάλι σου για κάτι άλλο εκτός από σάκο του box, όπως εγώ. Το κεφάλι σου δεν μοιάζει με σάκο. Όχι. Καλό αυτό, σε ευχαριστώ. Μοιάζει με γάτι του baseball. Είσαι ξυπνάκιας, έτσι? Κύριε Μπαλμπόα, ο κύριος Κρήτης στο τηλέφωνο. Ναι?
Apologies for the break there. We had some technical difficulties. As you would be aware, the last question that I asked Matthew was why he wouldn't like to live in that environment. Matthew's currently having a break, and he'll be returning to the studio very shortly. So, Matthew, why wouldn't you want to live there?
Well, enclosed spaces. It's just kind of like they're living in each other's pockets a little bit, and yeah, wouldn't really be to my tastes. Nah.
And you were telling me before the film was shown, there was a very quick. Well, you explain, Matt. On its theatrical release.
Yeah. This is actually quite hard to track down, but there was a short preliminary feature that aired with the film upon its native release, and that was a short, a CGI animated short called Toothy the Hound, and it was about an aspiring rapper, you know, a dog, who was launching his hip hop career, and it sort of features a track from Kanye West, which was also produced by Calvin Harris, and it's just about it's kind of like a parody, you know. It sort of name checks like 8 Mile, and you know, also yeah, you know, Dre makes an appearance as well, and there's Two Feet the Hound is discovered by Simon Colley, who is the sort of pop music mogul, and it's actually voiced by David Mitchell. But yeah, I mean, it's an entertaining little short. It's a little bit different, and you know, it's just a shame that it didn't make the cut with the DVD. Because you know, it would just have added a little bit of value for money, because the DVD package is quite sparse. I mean, you don't really get a whole lot in terms of extras. I mean, you don't get any of the concept art or interviews or anything like that. It's quite bare bones. The DVD really. It would have been nice to see some of those features as well.
So, final question, Matt.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll ask Oliver this first.
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 10, Ollie?
I would give it 4 bloody smashed teeth out of 10.
And Matthew Keleher on the right?
I would give it 5 severed doll's toes out of 10.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for joining us as ever, guys.
Yeah.
Really great
Yeah.
to see you again.
I'm sure there'll be another one
Well, that's what I was going to bring up, actually.
next time.
Next time, it's going to be a weekly occurrence, so you guys on YouTube, you're going to be in for a treat, because every week we're going to be bringing one of these special episodes, reviewing a film each week.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
Chosen by you guys.
Obviously, film buffs the world over have been enjoying these. You know, you've been sending your comments and telling us how much you've enjoyed the show, and that just kind of spurred us on to make more. We've had a little break, but we're going to get back into it now. We're going to sort of hopefully bring you some more reviews of some of the films that we find interesting, and we think you will too. So we hope
I'm hosting
you'll join
this.
us for the next one.
I'm the host.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling the people home what to expect.
Thank you, Oliver, for coming on the show today.
Yeah,
And,
it's fine.
thank you, Matt.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye. Bye.